Well, I was born just before the war and the German occupation of the Netherlands, and lived in The Hague, and lived with my family through the so-called hunger winter at the end of the war. Then at age 16 I ended up a year in the United States as an exchange student, a very early one. My interest in medical matters generally, also I was a doctor's daughter to start with. When I did my law studies, I did in fact take medical law as an option, as a specialisation, but mainly of course things like medical ethics being law studies. In 2011 I had a major heart attack in France. And that was, you know, sort of quite a shock, as you can imagine. Then a year later, I had some stents put in. A year later, one of the stents failed in, you know, one of the French ones, and I had a replacement. So it was a sort of minor heart attack a year later. And then I also had stents put in London. So I've got 4 in all. And then on the website, on the email, I found this request with questions to all of which I could say yes. Like, are you over 60 or 65? I can't remember. Have you had a heart attack? What follow-up has that had, and so on. And so I sort of responded to that. It was a worldwide one at that point. And I responded to that, and then I thought if it was convenient, because I live in central London, the injections were very easy. And I mean, there's no, because you can't see anything when you've done them. There's nothing to be seen. And the whole process is explained to you terribly carefully. They, on subsequent visits, a number of them, they do check with you that you're doing the right thing. And so I've never found any great problem. From the beginning, it's really been a very positive experience, and I mean, I positively like coming here. It's quite convenient to me. Even making appointments, I say, well, please, can you not make me travel in the rush hour? So, and I say after 10 o'clock, that sort of thing. And generally, the treatment is very personal when you get here. You get looked after very well. If you come without breakfast, they supply it to you here. And from really, there's very little sense of hierarchy here. You really feel they are a team. And very, very cohesive team as well. So I've met several people, obviously, and didn't always know who did what, but that didn't matter. And nobody's too high or too low to get you a cup of coffee or anything like that. So it's all made incredibly easy for you. There seems no sort of class-based difference in who participates. It literally, well, obviously it's a lot of locals, but the local situation itself here is very varied. And you literally meet people from all walks of life, from top to bottom. So that is, just interesting in itself, I think.